together. So when we squat, what's the number one cue people give?
Sit in a chair.
Sit in a chair, knees out. What's deemed dangerous in squatting?
Knees in.
Knees in. When we cave the knees in, all that is rotation of the shin, right? Think athletes. If someone can't rotate at the shin and they're running, what happens?
ACL. Tear.
Something tears. When we squat, we normally keep things in good alignment. You're gonna maintain the bottom of a squat. You're gonna start by keeping your knees where they typically would be, and then you're gonna drive your knees together and spend time there. And then drive your knees apart and spend time there. Drive your knees together. You're gonna do your best to keep your feet flat. It's not a perfect system. But the point is people put themselves in a box for squatting. Stand up all the way. They put themselves in a box. And when they squat, they say my knees have to track forward or my knees have to push out. We're going to use a squat to train tibia rotation. I want you just exposed to different positions. At any point, was this considered dangerous? She's just loading her quads and her knee rotation. If her knees caved in, this is just movement relative to one another. The femur relative to the shin. She's been going for a while now. Her face says a lot. The idea is that the longer you go, the deeper you get. She's supposed to be creating a lot of tension in her quads. A little bit lower.
All right, so this was a video by Sam Rosin that frankly was very hard to watch. This is nothing more than ignorant range bait. All Sam had to do was take a cellular physiology course and he would have realized this is a very bad idea. There is no physiological response to stress called resilience. Every cell type has its ways of adapting to stress. Resilience isn't it. Muscle cells, for example, hypertrophy. Now, if we're talking about connective tissue and we're putting somebody in knee valgus, when you put somebody in knee valgus, you lengthen the ACL, the MCL, and the medial capsule of the knee. Now, if you put connective tissue under a lengthening force, it's going to remodel in a way that's going to increase its length. If I increase the length of the medial ligaments and support system of the knee, I'm going to increase laxity, decrease stability, and increase the risk of injury. And knee valgus is the mechanism of injury for an ACL rupture. Not to mention, knee valgus has been correlated with pain and dysfunction of the knee. So just repeatedly putting somebody in this position is very likely to result in an increase in knee pain, possibly even creating knee pain where there was no knee pain before. Guys, I can't stress this enough. Don't do this. And if you want to reduce the risk of knee valgus, keep people out of knee valgus by doing things like hip abduction strengthening, ankle mobility, and inverter strengthening.